going live soon. Are we live yet?
We are live.
That is uncomfortable. Hi, everyone.
Hi. We are together. Your votes counted.
Yes.
We went to the movies tonight. We
did.
Went and we saw Knock at the Cabin.
That one.
Right there. We're higher energy. We had a lot of fun.
I'm actually still jacked up from having coffee in a movie theater.
That's true.
Never done that before. And it is a great combination. Normally I do a Coca-Cola combined with my favorites, the Sour Patch Kids and popcorn. Yeah. But this time I went coffee. It was a very different experience, and I really enjoyed it. Highly recommend.
100% did not do that, but I recommend it as well. We had a really good time today. We spent the day together just hanging out. We had a contest with our dog is going on crazy.
Yeah, don't mind her. The family's gone. It's just the boys here, so just the boys.
We saw Knock at the Cabin.
Hey.
So we're gonna do a 5-minute version. So we're kind of doing a new format on the review show. We're calling it Review This with the Scene Snobs, not the Scene Snobs reviews anymore. Things are changing. And we are going to do a non-spoiler version for about the first 5 minutes or so, and then finish off getting a little more in depth with it. So with that being said, if you don't want to know, we'll let you know at the cutoff line where we're going to start speaking some spoilers. And if you want to get out of here, we understand. But if you don't care, stick around and enjoy it. So
yeah, here we go.
Well, Cabin in the Woods is a 2023 M. Night Shyamalan film starring Dave Bautista, Rupert Grint, Jonathan Groff, and so many more whose names I don't know at the moment, and I don't care.
Jonathan Groff absolutely smashing this role. Loved him in Mindhunters, and he was really good in this. So and as King George, I mean, the guy hasn't really missed yet for me. So
he played such a different role than he did in Mindhunters that I really enjoyed that aspect of it.
Very much so.
It's a tale of 4 people show up to this cabin where this young couple and their adopted daughter Gwen are staying. Eric and Andrew are Jonathan Groff, and the other gentleman's name has eluded me at the moment, but let me find it. Oh, Ben Aldridge.
Yeah.
Ben.
What else has he done? He was good. I'll tell you that.
He was good.
Yeah, he was fantastic.
I will check him out in just a second. We'll find out who. But what else he's doing? Because he did look recognizable.
Yeah, I definitely have seen him in something else, but I don't know what.
But I got
maybe something weird like The 100.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, that's probably showed up. But he did a great job in this. Everybody, even the little girl, was fantastic.
Oh, wonderful! There wasn't a weak spot in the acting. It was absolutely beautifully done, and the storytelling was really well done.
The whole story is that these 4 people break into the cabin, take them prisoner in a way, but to explain to them that they have to help save the world from the impending apocalypse, and they're there to convince them to do this and save the world. So it's a very thriller, horror, high intensity type of drama.
It's a very odd what if whodunit suspensefulness that is built. And one thing that I've always completely believed and loved about M. Night Shyamalan is the way he builds atmosphere. I think he does such a great job of building tension, creating tension into the most mundane of things. So he did a fantastic job with that, as he always has done. So big fan.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay. I got her.
No, I was just putting my foot on it, so it should feel good, like something like it.
We're here. We're right here.
So, it was a movie for me that walking into it, I wasn't that excited.
No, I mean, I was amped to see Bautista. Was really my highlight, because Dave Bautista is an actor, and he has earned that right in that title because he's worked at it. And we've seen him ever since 2049, man. I've just been more and more impressed with everything he's done, every role he's doing. He's getting better. So that was really primarily what I was excited for, and got surprised with a really decent, enjoyable movie.
Yeah, I got to tell you, walking in there and not really having that desire to merely go see this, or even to go out to a theater today. It wasn't really about the movie. I think it was just I wasn't into it. And then having walked in and come out of it and really enjoying it and having a great conversation about it, it really jumped in and meant a lot. Like, to see M. Night Shyamalan do this movie that is very different from anything he's done before. But reminiscent of all this.
See, here's the thing. It felt like he took some of the best parts of what he had done in The Happening in The Village. He took the parts that you really enjoyed in those movies and got rid of the parts that were trash. Everything that was supposed to be too much of a twist, or if it was supposed to be a weakly acted part. There wasn't any weak acting in this. It was just really well done. So, Knock at the Cabin. What do you say we do our numbers, buddy, and tell them how we feel?
Give our rating. So, Casey, for you, coming into this movie, seeing it, out of 5, how many microphones would you give this?
So, normally I always like to give microphones based on exactly... rewatchability is one of my number ones. This movie isn't super rewatchable. This movie, like much of my favorite M. Night movies, I'm going to get 2 to 3 kind of tops. And those are going to be showing other people because I want to see other people's reactions. Mm-hmm. Everyone was fantastic in this. It was easily a great way to kick off my 2023 theater going experience. And I straight up give it a 4. It was highly enjoyable. It was very well done. I really liked this movie. There was no weakness to it. Yeah. Every part to me stayed consistent and strong. It's just not super rewatchable. That's really my only reason I would drop it a point is because I'm not going to circle back on this and be like, I have to add it to my collection. It was good. Very good. But I don't own M. Night Shyamalan movies. Unbreakable, I think, is the only one of my collection. That's really it.
That is my favorite. Yeah. I will say, and I liked what was the one he did? Split.
Okay, Split.
McAvoy was really good.
Yeah, but that's McAvoy.
But that's a tough one to keep rewatching too. Like that's the thing. Like there isn't a ton of rewatchability in terms of M. Night Shyamalan's movies. I think because of the twists and stuff. That's not the case here, but it is a really. There's a lot of drama to it. There's a lot of heart, but there's also a lot of heartbreak to it, and just kind of how these characters interact. But the interaction between them and the atmosphere, like you said, brings a lot into it. And I agree with you. I don't know that I would seek it out to watch it. I definitely wouldn't buy it, but I would give this a 3.5 mics for me. And at the same time, I would walk away with this. I would watch it if it was on TV. If it was on, I would put it on.
Yeah, it's at that level for me. Yeah. I think if it's going to be something I can have on in passing, because now I've seen the whole story, I know the whole story. I would like to watch it one more time and in its entirety, with a friend and have more conversation. This is one of those movies that's great to converse with people afterwards because it's a really well done movie with a really fun, not even a twist, just a fun story that's kind of told and woven through this wild the atmosphere that he built. So it was fantastic. So I definitely say TV worthy, 100%.
Yeah, I agree. And not again, like I watch Back to the Future all the time when it's on, but I wouldn't make this one. But I think it's one you can, since you've seen it, you can come into it at any time and you'd be all right.
I'll agree with that. I started to become Cabin in the Woods for me. Cabin in the Woods was one of my favorites when I first watched it the first time, and it progressively has a diminishing return. Yeah. So it's one of those that if it's on in the background, hey, I love it. It's great. But there's only 3 scenes I really need to catch to enjoy that movie,
And now that we've given our ratings, we're going to jump into some spoiler territory. So if you guys don't want to know any spoilers or you just don't want to hear anything, maybe tune out now. But if you don't care, keep staying in or keep watching. And if you've seen it, make sure that you comment along. Let us know what you thought of it. Because we read this stuff, we want to talk about it. You can come over to our Discord, talk about it there. Have a lot of fun over there doing that. So we'd love to hear what you guys think. But,
now would be a perfect time since it's going to be a quick break. Boop. Hi, Jason. Hi, Chris. What's up, guys? Hi, Dale. How are you? Thanks, everyone, for popping in. George, it's great to see you, brother.
Paul's
Chris.
There,
yep. Saying hey to everybody. You're right. Yeah. No, she doesn't like the rating. She's terrified. Well, she just doesn't like scary movies, and Dave Bautista's huge. So I understand she's not a fan of large guys.
And with big heads, obviously. Because he did have a big head in that movie.
Yo, his glasses messed that up.
I know.
Because they were so tight on his face.
But they made it. I tell you what, I'm outie for the spoilers. Don't blame you, Dale. We get it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let us know what you think.
Love y'all. Appreciate you.
So we're not going to get too heavy into spoilers, but, we want to let you guys know, like, right off the bat, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna hold your peaks. You can't do it. I love you. There's no twist. There's no M. Night Shyamalan twist, which I'm happy about. You are just thrown into it. You know exactly what's happening from the beginning. as soon as you learning as you go.
You learn as you go. And one of the cool things is as the story progresses, you're confidently confused every time. And every time one of the actors starts to pull, like, maybe this is fake about their story, or maybe there's another backstory that's confusing, or people don't know exactly. They did a really fun job keeping you on your toes about things. But the way M. Night just put a great story with that friction, with that feeling of uncertainty the entire time, the way he was able to work in these sort of questionable timelines and make you curious as to, could these things be happening and correlating with what's happening in the cabin?
Yeah.
Don't know. So they did a fantastic job with that, and I think every single actor sold it. Even the kid. The kid was phenomenal.
She sold it the
oh
best.
my gosh.
That interaction between Bautista and the young girl in the beginning, which was so friendly but intense and kind of spooky.
It was Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah.
It was like watching Frankenstein's monster interact with a little girl that you know he's going to snap her neck, throw her into the lake.
Yeah,
but
100%.
You know, it's a little different. So that was very fun the way they had that.
Yeah.
Rupert Grint smokes this role.
Great job.
He, as a kid from Connecticut, from that area up north, that was definitely 100%. I felt him being a Southie Boston kid. So it was really well done. I don't remember the other two actresses' names.
I can look them up right now.
Real quick.
And that was, the young girl was Kristen Q. And then you have
Nikki Amuka-Bird was amazing.
Nikki Amuka-Bird was great as Sabrina, and Abby Quinn as Adrian.
Man, and Abby Quinn is the one who I think, from bang for my buck, she sold me so hard on her part, because it was very much so the way she interacts. You don't know. It adds more confusion of, is this real? Is it not real? I don't know. So it was pretty awesome.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. All the way through. We don't want to give you the ending. I know we said spoilers, but there's more spoiler stuff.
Spoilery-ish.
But I will tell you, like we said, there's no twist. Mm-hmm. You go through everything you're told is what happens.
Yep. And
it's worth it going in to see how it unfolds.
Yeah. It's a beautifully done story. The acting is really what it's for. The acting, and I think the story of overall what the end point of the story is. It's not a twist. It's a beautifully told fable, almost, in a way, like an Aesop's fable. There's a lesson to be learned, and it was really well done. So 100%. Definitely worth a check just for that alone.
Yeah. So I mean, for me, like, I gave it 3.5. Case, of course, gave it 4. I say check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely put your peepers on it. If you're able to see it in the theater, you will not be disappointed. If you want to hang out until it's streaming or available through whatever video on demand or whatever service you have, or yo-ho, highly recommend, because it's going to be fantastic. So enjoy.
And you know what? It's a good, I would go as far to say, for a horror thriller type movie, it's a good date night movie.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
because you'll think and you'll talk afterwards.
Yes, this will create a conversation piece. And if you're not having a conversation with that person, what are you doing?
But if you have kids, go home and hug your kids immediately.
A lot. Yeah. So much.
No,
right? Man.
And that is not giving anything away, I promise you.
No, it's beautiful to see a story about love.
It really is. That's a great way to put it. It's a beautiful to see a story about love. Mm-hmm. I like that a lot. That's a great tagline for it. And with that, I'm going to leave it for Casey to say goodbye, because he's good at this sort of thing. But thank you guys for watching. We're going to play the credits, so make sure to stay tuned for that. And then thank you guys for watching today, and go take it away, Casey.
It's a pleasure as always, my friends. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure to go check this out if you have the opportunity. Head on over to thescenesnobs.com, where website's under construction. We got some cool stuff coming up. Continue checking us out, and make sure to always be kind to yourself, be kind to each other.
Take care, everybody.
Hey guys, Mick here. Thanks so much for watching the show and supporting us. We appreciate it. We appreciate you coming back and joining in the comments. But guys, I really want to thank you, our patrons who are out here supporting us, helping us keep the lights on. Really, truly appreciate you. Tim, Paul, Stacy, Matt, Aaron, AJ, George G3, Chris S, Dale, Chris H, Dan, John B, Ron, Jason, and John W. Thank you guys so much for all your support. Guys, we have 3 tiers available right now. As of March 1st, we're adding 2 more tiers for a total of 5 with tons of perks. So go check out patreon.com/thescenesnobs. And join our Snob Nation Discord channel where the moderators are keeping everything going and we're having really fun conversations over there and more. So go check it out. It's free to join and just be part of the Snob Nation. And remember to embrace the absurdity. Hit subscribe on our YouTube channel. We have tons of great shows coming out and more. Our lives are over on Patreon, but you can check out the Snob Nation Morning Drive live show on our YouTube channel Friday, 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern, and tons more shows coming up thereafter. We have great shows like the Scene Snobs Podcast, Betting Bros, Math vs. Smash, Real Combat, movie reviews, and tons more. We have fun over there, and we think you will too. If you're looking for great merch, go over to the snobsmerch.com store. Use promo code SNOBS for 10% off of your order. We have tons of shirts, mugs, everything. Stickers, all different types of designs. We love it. I think you will too. So go check it out and let us know what you think. Remember to follow us on all social media platforms. We are at The Scene Snobs everywhere. You can also follow Casey at Planos21 on Instagram, at Casey the Madman on TikTok, and at Twitter Night on Twitter. Guys, tons of fun stuff and new things coming out every day, so go check out our content there. Thank you guys again. We are The Scene Snobs. Embrace the absurdity with us, and we love you, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Take care, everybody.